Good day, everyone. Grade 10 Mathematics, Quarter 3, Week 5. Learning competency solves problems involving permutations and combinations. Let's have now the formula for permutation, circular permutation, permutation with repetition, or simply the distinguishable permutation and combination. Ang mga formulas po na ito ang gagamitin natin sa ating discussion for today, in which ito na rin yung mga ginamit natin ng mga nakaraan. Yung sa permutation of n taken r is equal to n factorial over n minus r factorial. Kapag patungkol naman sa circular permutation, that is simply permutation is equal to n minus 1 factorial. For permutation with repetition naman, or simply the distinguishable permutation pag mayroong magkakapareho, ang formula lang is simply permutation is equal to n factorial over the repeated letters, numbers, or objects in the given. So you have p factorial, q factorial, and r factorial. And for combination, that is simply combination of n taken r is equal to n factorial over n minus r factorial, r factorial. So let's proceed. Let's have example number 1. How many ways can the word Michael be arranged if letter A, all letters are used. Letter B, 3 letters are used at a time. So, kung papansin natin, ang keyword dito is in how many ways can the word Michael be arranged. So, kung makikita kayong word na ganyan, automatic, you need to identify first kung ano ba siya, kung combination ba siya or permutation. And that is permutation. So, kung permutation siya, ito yung gagamitin natin na formula. Or simply, yung ginamit natin na shortcut. So, for letter A, all letters are used. So, we need to identify first, ilan bang letters meron ang word na Michael. We have the 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So, meron tayong 6 letters. Therefore, that is permutation of 6 taken 6 kasi all letters are used. So, ayan siya. Permutation of 6 taken 6 or simply that is 6 factorial or simply n factorial. So, kung 6 factorial siya, that is simply expand lang natin 6 times 5 times 4 times 3 times 2 times 1. And the product is 720. Okay, so therefore, we can say that there are 720 permutations in the word Michael. So, nagawa na natin yung sa letter A. Let's have letter B. 3 letters are used at a time. So, from 6 letters, ang kailangan lang daw natin gamitin is only 3 letters. So, ito na siya. So, that is simply permutation of 6 taken 3 at a time. Yung shortcut na itinuro ko sa inyo, you start from 6 and you count pababa. Ano ba yung mas mababang number sa 6? So, you have here now 6 times 5 times 4. Bakit hanggang 4 lang? Kasi ang kailangan lang daw natin is 3 letters. So, kukuha lang tayo ng first 3 numbers pababa simula sa 6. You start from 6. Mas mababa sa 6 is 5. Mas mababa sa 5 is 4. Since decreasing ang ginagamit natin when we are talking about factorial. So, 6 times 5 is 30, times 4 is 120. So, the answer now is 120. Therefore, there are 120 permutations in the word Michael if 3 letters are used at a time. So, that is an example of permutation. Let's have next. Let's have example number 2. In how many ways can the letters of the word quarantine be arranged? Ayan, may keyword na naman tayo, arrange. So, ibig sabihin ito ay permutation. Kaya lang, anong klase siyang permutation? So, kung papansin natin, may mga repeated letters ang word na quarantine. So, therefore, this is an example of distinguishable permutation. So, bakit kailangan natin i-identify kung anong klaseng permutation? Para at least, alam natin kung anong formula ang ating gagamitin. So, if that is distinguishable permutation, yung merong nauulit na letters, numbers, or figures. Since we have here word na quarantine, identify natin yung mga repeated letters. Para mas madalian kayo, ganito yung gawin nyo. Distinguishable permutation is equal to, ang ginamit ko is Q since ang gagamitin natin na word ay quarantine. So Q factorial over, meron ditong dalawang letter na nag-repeat. Yung letter na A, meron tayong dalawa, at yung letter na N, meron ding dalawa. So ang ginamit ko is A factorial and factorial. Para at least alam ko kung ano lang bibilangin ko. So ang word na quarantine ay meron tayo 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Merong 10 na letters ang quarantine. So kung meron tayong 10, meron tayong ngayong permutation of ng Q is 10. So ang ginawa ko, diretso na kagad. So from 10 down to 1. Bakit ako nagkaroon ng 2 factorial? Kasi si A factorial ay merong dalawa. So that is 2 factorial. Ang N then is 1, 2. 2 factorial din siya. So para ma-cancel natin yung pareho. So ito pong 2 times 1 is also equal to 2 factorial na para yun sa A factorial. Ang N din daw po, meron din tayong dalawa, kaya meron din po akong 2 factorial dito. Hindi ko lang in-expand. So cancel natin ngayon yung common sa ating numerator at sa ating denominator para mas madali tayo mag-solve. So cancel the common, which is 2 factorial to the denominator, another 2 factorial to your numerator. Pwede rin natin i-cancel ang 2 sa denominator at ang 4 sa numerator, which is equal to 2 also. 4 divided 2 is 2. Then multiply lang natin siya lahat. 5 times 2 is 10, times 6 is 60, times 7 is 420, times 8, times 9, and times 10, the answer is 907,200. So that will be now the permutation of the word quarantine. Therefore, the word quarantine can be arranged in 907,200 ways. Okay, let's have example 2A, which is the same with our example set number 2. How many ways can the letters of the word committee be arranged? Keyword again is arranged, therefore this is permutation. At ang klase ng permutation na ito ay distinguishable. Ang formula na gagamitin natin is permutation of, bakit C? Kasi ang first letter ng ating word is C from the word committee. So C factorial. Bakit M factorial ang nasa denominator? Kasi may repeated letters na M sa ating word. Same thing with T. Meron din tayong dalawang T at meron din tayong dalawang E. So substitute natin yung mga value ng ating permutation. Since ang ating committee ay merong 9 letters, so that is 9 factorial or expanded form na 9 factorial over, bakit naging 2 times 1? Because meron kang dalawa na M, that is simply 2 factorial or expanded form 2 times 1. Same thing with T, dalawang beses din nag-ulit, so that is now 2 times 1. At ganun din yung sa E, or simply that is 2 factorial. Cancel yung common sa numerator at sa denominator. Pwede natin cancel yung dalawang 2 factorial. Pwede rin natin cancel ang 2 at ang 4. 4 divided 2 is 2. Then pwede rin ang 2 at 2. So ngayon, i-multiply na lang natin yung mga natitira. So 6 times 5 is 30. Times 7 is 210. Times 8 is 1,680. Times 9 is 15,120. So that will be now the answer for 2A. Therefore, the word committee can be arranged in 15,120 ways. Let's have this example. There are 8 chairs around a table. How many seating arrangements are possible for the president and his advisors? Since meron daw pong 8 chairs around a table, so that will be the keyword. The word around or round pertains to a circle. So, ibig sabihin, ang ating permutation ay tinatawag nating circular permutation. So, ang formula na gagamitin natin ay permutation is equal to n minus 1 factorial. So, ganyan ang mangyayari. Kaya lang, sabi, bakit meron daw 8 chairs? Yung president tsaka yung kanyang 7 na advisors. Bakit ang nangyari sa value of n is only 7? Dahil po, ang president ay merong designated na space palagi, kaya si president ay hindi lilipat ng upuan. Ang mag-a-arrange lang ng kanilang sitting arrangement o pwede magpalit-palit ay yung 7 advisors. So, ang mangyayari, ang value of n mo lang is 7. Okay? So, 7 minus 1 factorial is 6 factorial. Ang 6 factorial natin is 6 times 5 times 4 times 3 times 2 times 1, or simply 720. So therefore, there are 720 possible seating arrangement for the advisors. Okay? And this is an example of circular permutation. Let's have example number 4. A committee of 9 is to be chosen from 12 participants. How many ways this can be done? So kung papansin natin, yung number 4 ay patungkol na sa pagpili daw po ng 9 participants from the given 12 participants. So ang keyword natin para malaman natin na siya ay combination or permutation ay yung word na chosen. Kapag merong word na chosen, yan po ay combination. Pero hindi lagi. So you need to read the whole given problem. Pero mas madalas, yung merong word na chosen ay sa combination. So therefore, that given example is combination, and the formula to be used is combination of n taken r is equal to n factorial over n minus r factorial r factorial. Value of n is 12. And the value of r is 9. So that is combination of 12 taken 9 at that time is equal to value of n factorial is 12 factorial, n minus r is 12 minus 9, and r factorial is 9 factorial. Then simplify. You will have 12 factorial all over 3 factorial. 12 minus 9 is 3 factorial. 9 factorial is bring down 9 factorial. Expand. Pero nag-stop tayo dun sa 9 factorial. Sabi ko nga sa nakaraan nating discussion, kung ano po yung mas mataas na factorial sa denominator, pwede ka nang mag-stop ng pag-expand doon sa numerator mo. So katulad neto, meron tayong 9 factorial sa denominator, you can stop at 9 factorial to your numerator. Then cancel the common, which is 9 factorial. Pwede rin tayo mag-cancel ng 3 and 2. 3 times 2 is 6. Na pwede natin i-divide sa 12. So 12 divide 6 is 2. So multiply lang natin siya. 10 times 11 times 2 is 220. Okay? Therefore, we can say that there are 220 ways in choosing a committee of 9 from 12 participants. Okay? And let's have this one. Example number 5, there are 8 men and 6 women in a team. How many combinations can be formed from a group of 2 men and 2 women? So again, for this one, meron na tayong word na how many combinations. Automatic, this one is an example of combination. So ang gagawin daw natin, we need, sabi dito, how many combinations can be formed from a group of 2 men and 2 women. Kailangan daw po 2 lalaki at 2 babae. Pero paano natin gagawin yung combination? Ito po yun. Bakit nagkaroon tayo ng combination of 8 taken 2? Kasi kailangan daw po natin ng 2 men. Ilan yung pagpipilian daw po? Meron tayong 8 na pagpipilian. So that is now combination of 8 taken 2. Same thing with women. Kailangan din daw po ng 2 mula sa 6 na babae na pagpipilian. Kaya meron kang combination of 6 taken 2. Then just simply get the combination of this 2, 8 factorial over 8 minus 2 factorial, 2 factorial, which is also the formula that we are using for combination. Then sa combination of 6 taken 2, 6 factorial over 6 minus 2 factorial, 2 factorial. Then simplify. We have now 8 factorial over 6 factorial times 2 factorial times 6 factorial over 4 factorial, 2 factorial. Expand. Katulad ng sinabi ko kanina, expand natin yung ating numerator based doon sa pinakamalaking factorial na nasa denominator. Since ang pinakamalaking factorial sa denominator is 6 factorial, kaya hanggang 6 lang tayo. Dito naman, ang pinakamalaking value sa factorial sa denominator is 4 factorial. Kaya nag-stop tayo sa pag-expand up to 4 factorial. Then now cancel the common. Cancel ang 6 factorial and 6 factorial. Cancel din yung 2 and 8. 8 divide 2 is 4. 4 times 7 is 28. Pwede na din tayo mag-cancel sa kabila, 4 factorial and 4 factorial. And we also have 2 and 6. 6 divided 2 is 3. 3 times 5 is 15. So that is now 28 times 15. 28 times 15 is 420. Okay? So therefore, we can say that there are 420 combinations can be formed. Okay? And that's all for today. Thank you and happy learning, everyone. This is Mom Lay. God bless.